Okay, so I needed to make this very, very important ass video. Like, I need to be fucking serious and level up with, like, majority of y'all on this shit. So, if y'all don't know, from one of the community posts that I've made, well, the latest one, I mean, unfortunately, a certain someone came back on YouTube, and it is not a good thing. So, if y'all don't know, if you've been around my channel for, like, a little bit, or, well, some of my other friends' channels for a little bit, you might know this person named Thank Thingy. So, yeah. Basically, Thank Thingy was a predator, also known as a pedophile, who basically leveled his ass down to try and get with a 12-year-old and force them to moan and call them daddy on goddamn Discord. And even did the same thing with one of my few friends on Discord, named Logo C Creator, who was also 15 at the time. Mind you, this guy's in his fucking 20s. I'm sorry, but, like, this nigga's in his 20s. Like, I don't, like, I'm sorry if I'm cursing a lot, but, like, I'm very pissed because, like, him coming back for, like, the third time, because, this guy has been exposed twice, by the way, and by both, and, like, really brought up to justice by both Zen, who has also became a pedophile, but we're not going to get into that, and also PPG Planet, another one of my friends on Discord. He got exposed twice, and, both of them managed to get him off the internet. There are tons of videos of him on the internet, but unfortunately, due to, random events that's happened, mind you, the first time he got exposed, he completely went off the internet and made a long post about it. The second time he came back, he got exposed again and made another long post, which on that second channel, he even made an apology to the people he's hurt. But unfortunately, that wasn't enough. And, everyone wanted him gone, like, entirely off of YouTube. Now, the third time, which happened recently, because, if I'm pretty not mistaken, this guy created his channel and posted his first video on July 1st of this year, from what PPG was saying. And pretty much, this guy came back, and when it was announced, yesterday, because I was sleeping by this time, it was happening late in the night, and people were panicking in the Hangout server that I'm in, with, you know, Zach, Sparks, Logo, PPG, Flippy, all of them. And pretty much, when I woke up the following day, which is today, by the way, I checked my messages, and it was in the ranting channel, which means obviously something bad happened, but when I scrolled up a lot, yeah, there it was. So, yeah, he made another channel on YouTube, and basically, what he did for his third channel was he turned off all comments for every single video, because he knew that at least one of us would comment and find out about him. He removed community post, so he doesn't have community post, and pretty much he now has, like, a few videos uploaded on there. And he also removed his own persona, aka his own weird OC, from, like, all of his videos and stuff. So, yeah, he basically tried hiding on this account for a very long while. So, he basically came back on YouTube thinking stuff was sweet, but unfortunately, for him, PPG got recommended his channel, and that's when, PPG found him. And all of us, basically found out about it, and pretty much, got upset about it. So, what this video is going to be explaining is notes and stuff, and, like, basically mention of what this guy basically did, from not only me, but multiple people in this video. So, with that being said, since I'm the one making this video, I'm going to start this one off. So, the first thing that, Thank Thingy did, if I'm not mistaken, because I could be wrong, I unfortunately don't have screenshots, so yeah. Back then, I think 2 years ago, Thank Thingy almost, like, you know, did stuff to me. He almost got me, aka almost got me. Cause back then he was asking me for my full body, basically, and he was also asking for me to show like my full stomach and stuff, like including my goddamn nipples, and like I felt kind of weirded out by it and stuff. And he asked to show my full body, but I pretty much thought he was talking about like my full body being, well, you know. So I pretty much showed him an image of me just wearing on my clothes instead, pretty much, along with my Crocs. But that's pretty much it. I didn't really want to show him that because that would feel kind of weird. So yeah. He also ended up asking a few other people for and a few other weird things. So with that being said, this now I'm gonna move on to the next person because I want to let the next person at least speak, or speak their mind about them, because some people were actually witnesses of this situation. Well, minus Zen, because we're not including him. And some people can actually share same experiences with me, because they actually got caught in more damage than I have. So with that being said, yeah. Let's move on to the next person, shall we? Oh yeah, this video's gonna be long, so you're gonna have to enjoy all of this, by the way.
Oh, what can I explain? Oh yeah, Thank Thingy. Or should I say Jake Tregeagle, who literally lied and decided to return from the fucking internet after all the shit you did was fucked up. Especially doing that to these two minors while you're in the fucking 20s was all fucked up as well. And you decide to fucking return. You really think you have to get away with it? No. You're not getting away with it. You're not slick at all. Because all you did was fucked up. Especially after saving something that is really gross on your fucking computer. You're just a fucking weirdo and you're a fucking pedophile. Like, why don't you just fucking leave the internet? Why don't you at least just fucking leave the internet? And not to forget, you literally also got away with your actions, especially after grooming them. All you did was fucked up, and you decide to get away with it. You're not slick. You're not slick at all, Thingy. You were nearly 22, and you decide to get away with your actions. And then, you literally have to think you're trying to escape from your actions. What the hell is wrong with you? You literally decide to return and try to get away with it. You're not fucking slick at all, Thingy. Especially after grooming people and then you wanted to escape from your actions. You're not slick at all, Thingy. You're not slick, bro. Like, you need to fucking leave the internet already. Because all you did to some people was unforgivable. So, you must leave the freaking internet and never come back ever. And I mean, never come back ever on the internet. So yeah, that's all I have to say about Thingy.
Hello, this is Sparkle Girl 97. I know you haven't seen me for a good while. I'm basically inactive on my channel, but I come back just to expose this one weird ass person. The understatement. Thank fucking Thingy. If you don't know who Thank Thing is, he was this popular Barney Air creator, but also did some other shit on the side. He had a blue OC that looked like the upside down, that looked like a fucking T. And if you don't know what he did, he's a pedophile and groomed minors. He got nudes from my friend Courtney and a girl named Luna, who were both minors. Luna being like 12, not even a fucking teenager. If I remember, like 2024, he was a rude son of a bitch. I remember like September, he made Courtney cry and people hated him. We should have honestly just stayed him at like that. And if you're wondering what his new channel is, it's basically, hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. Jakester 2004, if I remember correctly. Scroll up some. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. Yeah, Jakester 2004. His real name is Jake. Do not go harass this person. His comments are off anyway, but please fucking report this guy. He lied about being in jail, which is like bullshit. Cause if he says was in jail, he would have never come out. He has nudes of minors, which is basically CSM and his ass should have stayed longer. He also like asked Courtney to moan into the mic for him, asked to touch himself, don't touch herself. Basically, trying just fucking grooming this my friend who's like underage while he was 20. And thankfully, or Jakester, if you ever come across this video, fuck you. You deserve hell. You deserve more than hell. You are a disgrace. You hurt my friend, and you're a pussy for making a channel after PBG called you out last year. Mind you, came back. This is the third time son come back. You came back last year. You came back after your ass was explained. You should have never came back. Get a fucking life.
Hi, my name is Luna, and this is my section. I am a victim, so, listen, I don't know how these stuff work, and this is my first time technically being in a collab with somebody else, so I don't know how these videos work, so this is my first time doing this, so, and if I'm breathing a lot, I apologize. I'm just stressed out because of this situation, so I'm gonna just try to make this a little bit, not short, but not too long either, but you know what I mean. As we may know of right now, Mr. TT is back on the internet. And when I first heard this, I was shocked because I'm like, what the shit is going on? And reminder, I got, I don't even know if I can say this word on YouTube, but groomed by him 2 years ago. Yes, 2 years ago. And I was only 12 around the time when this happened, and I was just so uncomfortable with doing it, but I had to, and I was scared to tell y'all because I didn't know what to do. So, and I just didn't like how the fact that TT was making me uncomfortable, and I would have told him to stop, but I just couldn't because I didn't know what to do, and I was just feeling so goddamn uncomfortable, and I'm like, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? How the fuck do I even do this shit? Sorry if I'm swearing. Okay, listen, like I said, I'm stressed the hell out, so I'm sorry if I'm swearing. YouTube, for the love of God, please don't take this video down. I'm not trying to get anyone in trouble. Just please don't take this video down, alright? Okay, and now I will technically show some proof from him grooming me. So, yeah. And again, I'm so sorry for my fan. It's so hot in this room, so I apologize. And like I said, I'm stressed right now, and I'm finna go insane. So, I'm gonna just get this over with. Also, I don't know if this nigga was on fucking crack or not, but he really wanted me to mow. Do you not know I'm 12? I'm not 12 anymore, I'm 14, but did he not know I was 12 back then? Let's be for real. Do we not know I was a minor? I'm still a minor today, but what the fuck? Okay, I'm gonna just show you the other ones and talk about it. You wanna know the worst part? It's the fact that he's over here talking about let's see some big boobs and thick ass, and I'm like, okay, back it up, because first of all, I didn't even want to do this in the first place, okay? Number two, why did I even decide to do this? I don't know. I didn't want to do it, but I had no choice. Number three, I hated every bit of it, and it felt like I was getting held against my goddamn will. I don't know why. 4, I felt like I was I felt so stressed, and I was also going through depression issues at this time, which I will put them up on the screen of what I was going through back then. 5, I think this nigga must have smoking some shit, because I don't know what the fuck he got me doing over here talking about some kiss me, let's kiss and stuff, moan in the mic, tell him how much you love you, what the shit? I don't even think I'm speaking properly. I don't know what's going on, okay? I'm stressed the hell out. And I am done now, Okay, sorry for all the swearing. Now I'm going to pass this mic on to Courtney. Also, Courtney, if you're watching this video, I really hope you are okay. That you are okay, and same for the rest of y'all, because listen, I like you. I like my friends, okay? I'm just making sure y'all are all good. Okay, now I'm passing the mic on to Courtney. Sorry if I can't speak properly, okay? Like I said, I'm stressed. I'm finna go to bed. I've been up all night because of the situation, so, yeah, thanks a lot. But anyways, I'm finna go now. Passing the mic on to Courtney, so bye.
Okay, so you're a predator, so why the fuck would you even come back to this shit anyway? You know dead well what you've done wrong. So why do you plan on keep coming back? And also, back then during the Big 24, when I was gonna voice act in your videos, by the way, weren't you calling Adrimax a predator? Because why would you call him that? You have no clear-cut evidence of him being one. So why call him a predator? Are you that stupid? And plus, that's hypocritical coming from you. Because you've done this shit to not only Logo Seek Creator, but Luna. I care about those two so much. And the fact you went after them hurt me bad. And I had a collaboration planned for you until all of that happened. Which I'm glad I didn't even do the collaboration thingy majingy with you. Because it was so fucked up. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to be around you anymore. None of us want to be around you. In fact, we're all done with your shit. Because your name, Jakester, is trying to distract everyone. But no, it won't distract us. Because your IRL name is Jake. Or should I say Jake Tregeagle? Yeah. So we're done. Contact us. You'll regret it. You actually will fucking regret it if you dare contact us. So do us a favor and get the fuck off the internet, please. Thank you.
You actually thought making this account would let you get away from this? Hell no. Just because you change your name and profile picture doesn't mean that we still don't know who you are, Think Thingy. Did you really think that you could make this account just to get closer to the hangout room? Hell no. That shit's not happening. You had to be the most stupidest person in the world to think that after everything that you did, you really think that you're gonna get a second chance. Hell no, because I know you, out of all people, made this account just so you could get closer to Courtney, the hangout room, all of us. Truth be told, that Courtney used to trust you all the time. Even a certain user that will not be mentioned. She trusted you with your life. She called you her bestie. She even thought you could be a certain boyfriend, but she took that other user. But you just had to ruin it in 2025. And if you even do anything to Courtney, I will not hesitate to bake the shit out of your ass. Because not a soul in the world wants to hear your name come out of anyone else's mouth as long as they live. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and flame your stupid ass. Nigga, if you don't take your name as Thank Thingy, and whole avatar built like a discombobulated dinghy, head is shaped like a discombobulated ninja, looking at the side of my face, bro, I swear to God. Judging by your actions since 2025, you have got to be Diddy 2.0. And what the fuck is this lame ass content, bro? Still doing gets grounded videos in the bit 26. Boy, if you don't get your stupid ass out of here. Boy, your profile picture look like one of Nightwolf from Mortal Kombat spirits. If you don't take your identity changing, when nobody trusts you, you resort to raging. You look like every video you make, you look like you're unaging. Looking ass out of here, bro. And what the fuck is that lame ass banner you got? That shit look like the Sapphire Dragon from Cody Kapow. It's time to power up. Face ass banner. Take these shitty ass thumbnails, these shitty ass Get Grounded videos, and these shitty ass Barnyard videos off the internet right now because your channel sucks. I'm honestly done with your ass, but let's go ahead and move on to the next part.
This is PPG speaking. And yeah, I also didn't feel like using my real-life voice for this video. But whatever, that doesn't matter. If you guys don't know who I am, I was the one that made the 2 exposed videos on Thank Thingy, also known as Jake Tregeagle. If you haven't seen those 2 videos yet or forgot what he was exposed for, I'll give you a summary of those 2 videos. On the first video, he was exposed for grooming 4 minors, the youngest one being 12 years old. He would ask them to take pictures of themselves, but inappropriate ones, or he would ask for them to make inappropriate sounds into the microphone. Yeah, it was that bad. And keep this in mind, he was 20 when he did all of that disgusting shit. And in the second video, it was just him trying to come back to YouTube despite what he has done, and I called him out for it and the people still welcoming him back. Alright, you're all caught up to the news now. So now I'll tell you that breaking news of today. On July 29, 2026, I would come across this video on my recommended page, and I was like, wait a second, that looks too familiar. So I decided to check out the channel, and I noticed the username. Knowing that his real name is Jake, I started to think that it was him again. And that's when I checked out his videos.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, he literally used his real-life voice in his videos. So I would quickly alert all of my friends about his second return. However, when we tried to comment on his videos, we all noticed that he had turned off the comments on every single video he has made. He probably knew we would eventually find his new channel, and that's why he did that, so we couldn't say shit on his channel. And maybe that's why he didn't use the Thank Thingy alias again, so that we wouldn't find him that easily. Unfortunately for him, I found him again. So here we are once again, exposing this low-life predator who just won't give up. I don't really have much else to say here. But Thank Thingy, aka Jake Tregeagle, I know you're watching this, so all I have to say to you is, fuck you, and go fuck yourself. Stop trying to return to this platform. No matter how much you try or use a different alias, I will always find you, especially after you told me to stop doing one of the things that I love doing. Besides, my error videos get more views than the ones you will ever get. And also, stop lying about you getting arrested. You were never in prison, despite the fact that that's the place where you belong for what you've done to the children. And also, we all know what is going to happen next. After a few hours of this video being posted, the bitch known as Jake will delete his channel and disappear again. And here's another crazy prediction. He will come back in July 2027, and then the same thing will happen where he gets exposed and removes his channel, like a deja vu. So, that's all I have to say. Thanks for listening to my TED Talk.
Huh. Oh, hey. Yeah, you did it. You made it. I didn't really expect you to get this far into the video. So, congratulations. Now, I'm gonna say this right now. With the amount of progress that this video has been taking, since now you're at the halfway mark, there's only, like, I think a few people left and stuff, that has done their second tier. So basically what I'm gonna do is, I'm going to now, well, at least try to upload this, and, we'll see then. But first, some person wanted to show something. They saw another server, so yeah, with that being said, go ahead, Amarian.
Alright, so I came across these messages which appeared to be from Thank Thingy in 2024 to early 2025. He claims that making Barney errors would make him take his own life, yet he has Barney in his videos, and also he was making a whole season dedicated to Barney quote-unquote, forgiving the person and giving them gifts for turning off the computer, and that shit was boring as hell. No other error does that shit at all, and even if they did, it would be a very stupid concept. Barney errors are meant to be scary, not friendly.
Before I start my ranting part for Thank Thingy exposing Collab by Ethan Blocks FNF, I want to give you a fair warning that some of the scenes will contain flashing lights and loud sounds, so please skip this part if you are sensitive to those stuff. Viewer discretion is advised. I'm going to check on my phone and see if there are any uploads on YouTube, and I really hope nothing is going to happen at the slightest. What was that on my screen I'm looking at? Oh no, this can't be. Is it that who I am thinking of who just returned for the third time ever who got exposed last year on 2025? What the fuck? Are we dead ass right now? Thank Thingy just came back right after he was gone when he got exposed again on 2025, and this nightmare is going to happen again. Not on my damn watch. I will go expose this blue candy cane bitch right away. Yep, you heard that damn right. That was my reaction when he comes back for the third time on the internet, and I am quite obviously pissed and angry right now. So, here is my exposing part, my past experiences with him, and an angry message to him at the end. So I will start right here, right now. So, as you heard of him before, he used to be my friend on Discord and my favorite YouTuber back then in the past, but turns out that he committed pedophilia, and I was not that happy, and I am gratitude disappointed on him for doing those disgusting actions and lead me to unfriend him and block him for life on Discord. He really needs to suffer some consequences for what he had done to the entire community, and he is drastically disgraced to it. But that is where I am going to talk about my past experiences with him from 2024 to 2025. So, when I saw him on Discord on one of the servers I in, I greeted him and I told him if I can be friends with him and he said yes. So I friended him and I don't often talk to him a lot though because of how busy I am in my projects and some stuff like that, and I sometimes chat with him. But just remember that I am not one of his victims and I got goddamn lucky, because if I was, then I would be traumatized for weeks, but still, that never happened to me. I watched his videos back in 2021 and the errors gave me some good vibes, but it unfortunately shattered it of how many shits he caused to himself to ruin his career and ended up in a bad shape. But newsflash, I will explain what happened next around July 2025, and oh my god, get your peers ready as you're going to see this load of a dump here. But yay, his videos were great and amazing and cool, but not anymore because his videos are now garbage. Speaking of garbage, I will tell you about some of my controversies I dealt with back in September 2024 and July 2025. And I know this is off topic here, but I wanted to explain them about, and they are not that bad as before, but they got resolved already, so I'm good as of currently. I just hope I don't mess myself up again and end up in a bad shape from last year I dealt with. But anyways, let's talk about it. So for the first controversy I dealt with, it was when Thank Thingy got exposed by one of my friends, and then I snapped and I got angry and took him to the next level of me all caps on him on Discord, and then yet, I got exposed, but it was a post but not a video, thank god, because I did not have much subscribers until now, but I am trying my best to keep up my behavior or else things will go spicy. So that was my first controversy and short, but the next and last is long and tiny worse, but again, it got resolved. So let's hear it out. The second and final was when Thank Thingy returned on YouTube but on his other channel, and it looked like the same, his voice was same, and also his entire channel looked like the same but different name, and this is where I got exposed again because I supported him again and forgave his actions, but my other friends, they were not happy on me and they cut ties with me since I supported him again, and this is where I got to a next level to the double. I raged in caps on Discord in Zakagenesis server to PPG Planet when he was in there too, and things went too far wrong because I caused a huge drama there and I almost got myself banned from the server, and they were upset and shocked for what I done, and my god, I crashed out really good, but I felt bad for what I've done to them. So that is why I apologized for them for my actions, and I learned my lesson of how not to forgive a predator if they did something shit in the past, and I know some clusters would forgive him, but I was one of them. But not anymore since I friended PPG again and things got resolved and puzzle solved. I swear I would never touch any single speck of my controversy ever again. Anyways, moving on to the third one and final. I have a special message to say to Thank Thingy, and I hope you will listen to me lips by lips, and oh boy, this will not end well for y'all. So here goes nothing. Also, I am going to knock over this text over there so I can give him my special message. I'm being sarcastic by the way if I am going to give him a special message, so don't hesitate it please. Ahem hem.
I'm tired of you coming back to me again after all that summer. Thanks for last July and Alice. We just not giving us a one single summer without you again, and I was lying going to be extremely disheartened, and I wish you'd never come back to me again forever with this race we came to cover. Right, I'm just sick of you coming back and you making me angry, and so everyone else you do. Don't forget I'm still not going to forgive you for when you get back in January 2025, and I am so extremely disappointed with you, and that is why you Jake Tregeagle for me. I wish you never ever come back to me again and quit ruining my summer for all of us in the entire community, and let us just enjoy one summer without you coming back to ruin it again. And oh my god, I am just fucking tired of this shit already. I just want one summer without you coming back, and now it's ruined, and now I'm going to wait for another one that keeps ruin all thanks to your unexpected return. I just hope you will never come back to me again ever again and forever, and big fucking minutes you will tell me to you piece of shit motherfucking dead shit asshole. Now piss off.
I'm sorry about my raging everyone. I hope you enjoy my exposing part for Thank Thingy exposing collab made by Ethan Blocks FNF. Anyways, that's all I have to say for my part here. Thank you for watching, and I will pass it to another person now. Like god, I just need a break from him already, and I wish I could rip his arm by arm already, and my god, I am just sick of this shit already. Like, can this guy leave the internet already, and I am tired as fuck already? I do not want to deal with this again and ever again in my whole eternity. This is why I hate when Thank Thingy comes back every time and ruins our summer. But hey, at least if he leaves YouTube again, then that will be glorious. Anyways, passing on to another right now, and see you. Bye. And make sure to stay safe from him and don't interact with him. Alright? Good. Okay, now goodbye for real this time. Alright, Courtney, it is now time for you to do your own ranting part, and you're the only last one left who can do this before the entire collab video ends. Give it all the best you got and show it to the entire audience. Good luck.
Hello, I'm Courtney, and I would save best to last for a pretty good reason. I'm a former ex-best friend of Think Thingy, and to this day, I still remember it all. I remember the day. I remember the messages, the pics I took, the room where it all started. October 13th, 2024. Me and him was just talking, him complimenting me, and then that's where it all started. I was his first ever victim. He asked me for news of my upper chest, and then it progressed to me taking more news and eventually moaning for him and calling him daddy. And I generally thought in that age, I was 15, I'm now 17. I I generally thought, it was nothing wrong with that. I just thought, that's kind of how best friend, bestie, was supposed to secretly act. I didn't even realize it was pedophilia until the truth came out on January of 2025, the early stage of entering of 2025. And he not only done this to me, he done this to a few others that have also spoken out. Um, including Ethan himself. And it's just honestly very traumatizing to realize that this guy is not gonna give up. Thank Thingy is not gonna give up. He's never gonna give up. He is utterly delusional because he thinks 2024 was his prime. He thinks 2024 is his prime for 2026. He know what he did, but he's trying to sweep it under the rug, and we're not having it. We're not having it at all. Thank Simi has been by far the most disgusting and disturbing people I ever met. He is the worst influential person I ever met out of everybody. I had a few share with really nasty people, but I think Sydney is the most nastiest one because I was his first victim and I got taken advantage of before he took advantage of anybody else. I was in the 10th grade when all of this happened. I'm soon now to be a senior. I was in the 10th grade. I was 15. Last year was an absolute living hell for me because all year I've been dealing with his bullshit and anything related to his bullshit. The impersonation and the glazing, which is why that one time I got in trouble. I got myself into drama that I should have never got involved with. When Thank Thingy came back after quote unquote supposedly spending 6 months in jail and then his parents bailing him out. And then yet he had lied to us. He had lied to us all, saying that he went to jail again. He turned himself in. He lied about that shit. He should have honestly stayed there for another 6 months. Hell, even for a year. Or yet even longer. Because he is just nothing but a pathetic liar. A pathetic pussy of a liar. I had such traumatic and devastating and difficult flashback from all of this. I still think about this oftenly. Sometimes I still go back in the internet. I still go back on YouTube. I still go back on my gallery. I still go back on everything because that truly impacted me and it truly affected me, which is why I retired. 40% of that experience that I encountered with Think Thingy is partially the reason why I retired. And also a big part of why I got obsessed with Cowboy Carter. Because I genuinely didn't know how to cope with knowing that my own greatest and bestest of bestie was a pedophile. I didn't know how to cope with that. I genuinely didn't. It was so bad to the point when I found out that he came back, I had a panic attack. I legitimately had a panic attack. It was that bad. And I had a theory that he was gonna come back. I had a theory. I had a feeling. I had a slight feeling that he was gonna come back. And yet he did. And I'm just gonna say this. Personally, Thank Thingy, aka Jake Tregeagle, if I was you, because I know that you're absolutely fucking delusional and you won't listen to shit, but coming from your former ex best friend, if I was you, I would probably leave the internet and send your ass right back to jail. Turn yourself in again. Turn your ass in again. And spend another 6 months. Hell, even for a year. Hell, even longer. Because that's something that you deserve. Going back to jail. I think 6 months of you behind bars wasn't enough. I think you should have stayed in there longer. You have really traumatized and made such an impact on me. And let me tell you, it wasn't a positive one. It wasn't a positive one. You need serious help. Serious help. You need to go to therapy. You need to go back to therapy. If you supposedly went to therapy, you need to go back, or you need to start going, because there's generally something wrong with you. Generally. And I just wish from the bottom of my heart that you get what you deserve. All we want is justice. And we haven't had justice ever since. Ever since you decided to show yourself. Thank Thingy. Jake Tregeagle. We want justice. If we can't have justice, then we have no peace. So, if you don't want to give us justice and peace, then karma is gonna get your ass. It's gonna bite your ass really hard. So, if I were you, I would probably start my departure of leaving the internet, because this is generally very unhealthy for you, and you know it. We know it. Especially I know it. You are a pedophile. You are a predator. You are someone who shouldn't have a platform on the internet. You are someone who shouldn't be around with children, young teenagers, old teenagers. You shouldn't be around with minors. You shouldn't even be around with anybody. Honestly, please grow the fuck up. You're almost 22. Stop trying and give up. Because all we want at the end of the day is justice. Thank you.
Well then. Man, oh man. Is it finally time? Well, I'm pretty sure that was everybody that spoke their part now. So, since that was everybody, and now we are back to the beginning, where we inevitably started. Now that every witness and victim got what they wanted out the way, and got what they had to say, now I'm going to finally end this off with a few pointers. Now, the first thing I'm going to say is, throughout the many pedophiles that I've actually, seen and caught, well, all of us, from, the recent one being Zen, all the way to now, the first ever one that we've met, which is Thank Thingy, never in my days would I have seen a pedophile that's more worse than anybody, and I mean anybody, that I've seen. Because not only does he have weird stuff on his, his computer that Sparks mentioned in her part, but he also doubled down to a 12-year-old. Like he doubled all the way down to that age. And it still disgusts me to this day about how this guy is still on YouTube online, and yet he's lied about going to jail twice. I'm surprised there's not even a law about that, by the way. Like, if there is on Google, like, bro, I'd have to search that up and, like, put that on screen. Like, if there's actually a law for that, then, oh my lord, that would be, like, the best thing. Because that means he could legally go to jail for doing that. But either way, I'm just gonna say this right now and get this off my chest and out the way. Pedophilia is a serious crime and should not be joked around and stuff. Like, it is a serious crime, and the fact that more and more people, which funny enough is mainly men, by the way, roam the internet, and they, like, at some point, it's mainly even YouTubers doing this, by the way, which is odd enough. They go on Discord, they go on Roblox, they go on YouTube, and they do the most horrific things on there, on any social media platform. And I'm pretty sure most of it happens on Discord. Pretty sure. Now, Thank Thingy was the worst of them all, because, hell, there's probably some people that's more worse out there than him, that I don't even know about. But, like, the fact that this guy's done all that, and yet he's still roaming YouTube and on the internet is actually genuinely baffling to all of us. And I don't know why he's on the internet at all. But apparently he is, and YouTube can't take full accountability for that. So that's just great for us, you know? Now, this is the third time he's came back on YouTube, because he literally was on YouTube 2 years ago, and after he got exposed, which, funny enough, he got exposed by Zen and PPG, he was taken off the internet, and he basically deleted his channel. The second time he was caught, he got exposed again, and he pretty much deleted everything. And on his second channel, he even made, like, an entire apology video about the stuff that he did. And now, here we are. Third time he came back, he removed comments, he removed community posts, and he removed his own OC from his videos, so that we wouldn't notice it was him. Now, dog, I'm gonna be so for real, you doing that doesn't, like, change the fact that you're a pedophile, and also doesn't really fully hide your identity. Like, I'm gonna be so for real with you. And not to mention, your voice is still in your videos. Like, you're still using your voice in your videos. Like, and you're still using your OCs in there. Like, you realize that you using you removing your own persona isn't the main, thing that's also in your series, by the way. Like, I just want that to be vaguely known right now. But pretty much, he did all that so that way none of us would find him or comment, and if we eventually did, that none of us would be able to comment on his videos. So that way he wouldn't get caught. Now, I'm gonna say this right now because even Spark said this before. This video is basically a call-out post. I know it wasn't that much exposé and stuff. Like, there wasn't that much screenshots in this video. Pretty much, if I'm not mistaken, the reason why is because most of the photos that everybody had was either deleted or just lost somewhere. So, hopefully the Google Drive will have much more to explain. But either way, there's still videos online. If I'm not mistaken, there's like 10 videos. 3 of them are live streams, but like, the other 7 of them are pretty much videos from other people. Hell, even, I'm pretty sure like one of the live streams is made by me, by the way, too. And it was from a long time ago. So, I'm just gonna say this right now. Do not trust Thank Thingy at all. And I really hope that you get this straight through your goddamn heads. Do not trust this guy at all. While yes, you shouldn't harass him, because this is basically a call-out post, like a call-out video to the goddamn guy. If you want to help us, the least you could do is report the guy and pray to God he gets banned. Like, off YouTube or something. Like, pray to God that he gets removed. Because doing this crap, and, like, I feel like the dude was just also desperate. Like, that motherfucker was desperate as fuck. Because there's no way that he came back on YouTube for the third time in a row. Like, this is just sad, bro. I've never seen a pedophile, like, or any type of person on the internet this desperate to come back to YouTube. Never. And, like, it genuinely baffles me how goddamn annoying this is. And how wild it is to me, like, either. I know there's gonna be some kids, like, glazing TTC. Yeah, for the ones that, like, watch this video to the end, like, those goddamn little kids that, like, still support Thank Thingy, let me give you a little brief lesson for you little piece of shit. I'm gonna say this right now. Y'all may paint us as villains or anything, like, all of us as villains in this video for, like, exposing Thank Thingy in the past and stuff. But let me tell y'all something. When you get older and you eventually encounter this issue, you meet someone online, they ask you for weird stuff, and then you pretty much just, like, go on about your day and, like, do whatever they say. And then, congratulations, now the same issue that's happened to two of the victims in this video has happened to you. What are you going to do in this exact situation? Because I can tell you, little ones, right now, that the moment you do the exact same thing, you're going to be in the exact same situation that we're in. Pretty much. And then also, imagine that the person that actually did stuff to you actually came back online the next year, and then the year after, and then the year after, and then the year after. What are you going to do? Huh? Because you're going to type your little hate comment on this video, and then as soon as that same thing happens to you when you get older, you're going to realize, damn, I should have never typed that hate comment back then, like, in the first place. Like, yeah, you shouldn't have. Because now you're in even far worse trouble. So, yeah. What I will say, though, is please stay safe on the internet. Like, if it already wasn't known already, the internet is not a safe place. Genuinely. And I want that to be known for everybody. The internet is not always a safe place. Hell, it might not even be one, like, at all. But I'm only here to spread awareness, and so is everybody else in this video. However, I will say this right now, do not harass Thank Thingy. The least you could do to help is report him, and pray to God that he gets, like, banned by YouTube. So, I literally have nothing else to say other like the evidence I was shown in some of the parts in this video. The Google Doc that we might be making might have more, but that's if we can retrieve majority of the evidence back. If not, we can pretty just, like, screenshot stuff from older videos and stuff. And then just, like, get that out there. But that's about it. I'm glad that y'all were able to make it to the end of this video. And I'm glad you watched it fully. Now, I will admit, was this video good? It was 50-50. But, like, in the end, we all just needed to get this out there. And we just needed to get this off our chest. Because, like, this was pretty much a big deal for all of us, and the fact that, like, this guy came back for the third time, the same person that traumatized a bunch of people, by the way, is not a good sign. And I need you to take initiative of this. So yeah, like I said, the least y'all could do is report him, and hope he gets terminated on YouTube again. But pretty much in, like, probably a few hours, but when this video gets posted, he might delete his channel again, honestly. Who knows? But now that I got everything that I wanted to say out and whatever, in and out of the way. Thank you guys so much for watching this collab video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please give a like, subscribe, do whatever. I don't really care. We are very close to, like, we're somewhat close to 600 subscribers. So if we reach 600 subscribers, I might do another Q&A, but on top of that, I might do, like, probably like a few specials, you know? Because, like, why not? So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. This is Ethan Blocks FNF signing out, and hope you have a good day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever the hell you're watching this, or whatever. Anyways, yeah, peace. Oh, right, I forgot to mention. Yeah, I forgot I had a secret message for you, too. Yeah, so this one's for Thank Thingy, by the way, if you've made it this far. Yeah, Thank Thingy. If you're still here and you're still watching this, get your bitch ass off the internet. Like, get the fuck off the internet, nigga. I don't know why the fuck you're even still watching this, but get the fuck off the internet, buddy. You're not supposed to fucking be here anyways. Get the fuck off the internet. Like, ain't nobody care about the apology post, you removing your OC, none of that. Stay off the internet, get the fuck off the internet, and stop lying about you going to jail. Like, dude, I'm sorry, but that's getting annoying. Like, I swear to God, I'm pretty sure there has to be, like, a law for that, by the way. Like, stop doing that. We all know you didn't go to jail because it would have been on the news and you would have been on Google. Like, stop all that lying. Get off the internet, buddy. And go fuck off, man. Like, you're obviously not wanted here, you're not wanted on YouTube. Go take a fucking hike. Get a fucking, like, clue. Read a fucking book. Get the fuck off the internet and touch some grass, bro. Like, holy shit. You have nothing to do outside of making those fucking weird-ass videos, don't you? Like, damn, bro. Go fuck yourself, man. Please. Anyways, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. But, genuinely, fuck you. I hope you never come back on the fucking internet again, dude. Like, you are fucking weird. You're a fucking weirdo, dude. Like, I'm saying that truthfully. But yeah, that's all I had to really say. Yeah, go fuck yourself, dude. Peace.
Freaking hell no, this candy cane did not just return in the massive 2026, bro. Fuck no, seriously. Just no. Just because he did gross shit doesn't even fucking mean he should be welcomed back. We all know what you did, Jake. Please leave.